Well, this is my 30th fancy farm, and I can't think of anybody. I can't think of any place I'd rather be on the first Saturday in August than right here. Back in the old days, there were only a couple of Republicans here, me and a county chairman. Ah, how things have changed. This is what it looks like to have two Republican supermajorities in Frankfort. And how about Ashley Watts, our first woman chair? It's no wonder everybody's so excited this time around. For 4 years, it was like the Biden administration was waging war on family farm itself. Democrats' runaway inflation sent the price of pork through the roof. The Biden DOJ went undercover to intimidate Catholics. And crazy climate change rules made a tough job tougher for all of the Graves County farmers. But St. Jerome's outlasted Democrats' control of Washington, and I'll outlast a church-closing governor. This year, there's plenty of reasons to count your lucky stars that America voted like Kentucky did last year and brought back President Trump and a Republican Congress. So think about it. You fired the Democrats who created the worst border crisis in history, who thought we'd just get used to record-high illegal crossings and unchecked fentanyl. You hired Republicans who actually believe in the rule of law. And what happened? Border crossings are at an all-time low. You told the Democrats who went on a reckless taxing and spending spree to get lost, and you hired Republicans to deliver one big, beautiful bill, which made the tax cuts permanent for Americans and small businesses. You said enough with Joe Biden's weakness on the world stage. Enough with embarrassments like his retreat from Afghanistan. Enough with second-guessing allies like Israel. And you hired Republicans to stand up to our enemies, stand with our friends. You hired a president to restore peace through strength. Joe Biden was afraid of Vladimir Putin. He let an old KGB thug literally get in his head. But President Trump knows who the bad guys are. Russia, North Korea, China, and Iran. Joe Biden was afraid of Iran when their terrorists attacked our troops and our allies. He simply put up with it. But President Trump got no time for that. He turned Iran's nuclear program into a pile of rocks. I saw the president last week at the White House. We talked about his decision to bomb Iran and to keep helping Ukraine fight Putin. I told him he made the right call. This is how you restore peace through strength. America is stronger and safer with Republicans in charge in Washington. Republicans like your great Congressman, Jamie Comer. If you think America deserves answers and accountability for Joe Biden's nonsense, I've got good news. Chairman Comer and the Oversight Committee are getting to the bottom of it all. That's right. You didn't get just elect a president tough enough to fight a Democratic Congress. You elected a Republican Congress to actually work with it. Over the years, I've led Republican majorities and delivered all kinds of wins for Kentucky and for our country, investing in Fort Campbell, keeping Paducah at the center of our national security, helping Mayfield bounce back from those deadly tornadoes, fighting back against the war on coal, and helping President Trump set records and change the Supreme Court for a generation. But none of it is possible without Republicans at the wheel. That's why my top goal last year was to make sure our president had a Republican Senate from day one. Well, boy, did we get it done. And Republicans will do it again and again and again. Thank you.